So today we're going to be diving into a very hot topic. These are the top bags that I would never buy. Stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Caleb and on here you're going to find a lot of things like luxury shopping, reveals, reviews, unboxings, luxury travel, daily vlogs, pretty much anything that has to do with life and style you're going to find right here. So before we go any further, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, thumbs up, say hi in the comments, find me on Instagram, caleb.snell.designer, and we're diving in. Today it's going to be a hot topic. I feel like I should start this off with a disclaimer. Listen guys, we're going to be talking about 5 bags that I would never buy, whether they're not my taste, I don't particularly care for the house they come from, whatever it is, don't take it offensively. Like, I'm just a guy on the internet talking about handbags. I'm one voice in a sea of millions, so don't let my thoughts on a particular handbag dissuade you, or if you own one of these bags, make you love it any less. I'm just spouting out bags I'm not gonna buy myself. Now, can I appreciate it on you and celebrate you if you buy one? Absolutely. We all have different tastes, varying aesthetics, price points we shop within, so it's all relative. At the end of the day, will I end up buying some of these? I mean, probably. That's what I do. I just buy too many bags. As we all found out last week on my bags I bought in 2022, I have a problem. This is a handful of bags that my wallet, thankfully, will be incredibly safe from for the foreseeable future. So let's dive in. We're starting out with Balmain. Yes, I said it, Balmain. So when you think of Balmain, you're thinking like ready to wear. You're thinking the blazers, you're thinking, you know, ready to wear clothing. There's certain houses that like when I think of, I'm like, okay, you're in this lane, this house is in this lane, this one can do luggage, this one can do shoes, ready to wear. This is just a house that I don't really foresee in the handbag realm, luxury handbags, that is. So the bag that I've selected that we're kicking off the list with is the Balmain Quilted Leather B-Buzz 23 bag. Listen guys, it's a nice bag. Don't get me wrong. I saw it, you know, in person. We were at Saks Fifth Avenue a few weeks ago. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. And if I didn't love it, I'm not gonna spend $2 grand on it. That's all I have to say. That simple. Why don't I love this bag? You're asking, like, Caleb, you know, it's you know, it's quirky, it's weird, it's fun, it's kind of your style. Thanks, I guess. Chief reason among them, the bee is giving Bitcoin. She says, you know, buy your cryptocurrency. Big into that. It's just giving Bitcoin. It doesn't really scream luxury to me. The handle, she says Valentino. The straps on the front says, I wish I was a Birkin. It's a big miss for me. I don't love it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's made in lambskin leather. It's a good size. I love the thick guitar strap. I mean, we all love a nice, thick, chunky strap. I love that chunky gold hardware. It kind of reminds me of like the Balmain blazer buttons, I guess. In a way, maybe, kinda. The feet on the bottom, that's a big plus. There's a pocket on the back. Does it look totally functional? Not really. Could this bag be a pain to get in and out of? Probably, especially if you're not carrying it crossbody. I don't know. For me, it's a miss all around. It's not even lined in leather. $2,000, I would expect something, especially from a house that's trying to start making bags. I just need that extra push to do it, and this one does not have it. Now again, if you have this bag, if you love this bag, awesome, great for you, good for you, love that for you. It's not for me. That is the first pick on my list. All right, moving along the list, this next bag, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and once I say it, I've said it. Don't hate me for it. The Versace Le Medusa handbag. This has everything in a bag that Caleb Snell should love. It has a big gaudy logo on the front. We love a Medusa head around here in this household. It has the single handle across the top, the flap in the front. It's giving kind of Kelly vibes-ish. However, I just don't think the quality is there for the price point. At nearly $3 grand, I would hope that the hardware would be metal. After all, hardware, not plasticware, hardware. The chain, for me, it's just not there quality-wise. We were at Nordstrom a few weeks ago, and I got to play around with one. I love it for other people, I don't love it for me. And again, it just comes back to the quality for the price point. A lot of Versace, I think pieces are amazing. I love the style. I mean, it's giving me Miami weekend vibes, like gaudy, tacky. I'm here for it. Like, 100%, that's kind of my vibe. Just the handbag quality is not there for me. I have some ready to wear. I have a lot of their costume jewelry. Do I think the La Medusa is absolutely gorgeous? 100%. I would be here for it in a heartbeat if the quality was kind of more there for me. I really fell in love with it when we were in Spain at the Passage de Gracia boutique. I just cannot get past the plastic chain. It kills me inside. And even on the one that I think is like metal, like the black and gold version, it's too light for me. Like, I get it. Like, we don't want a big heavy chain on our bag, and it's probably bad for the leather to have that heavy chain hanging there at all times. But for $3,000, I need some heft. I need that hardware to be beefy and to be like, yes, I spent a chunk of money on this bag, and the plastic doesn't do it for me. I said what I said. Do not hate me. Again, if this is a bag you own, or if it's a bag you love, if you're saving up for it, if you're gonna buy it, awesome, good for you. Do not let me dissuade you from that. For me though, this is $3,000 that I don't have to worry about spending, which is kind of good, I guess. Moving along, we're exploring, we're looking at some bags, and a bag that I cannot wrap my head around. And I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this because it's it's a hot bag right now. It has been for a year or two. It is the medium Dior Book Tote. I don't get it. For over $3,000, you can have a fabric tote. That is just crazy to me. $1,500, sure, great, I'm there. If it's like some special type of jacquard fabric, awesome, 100% take my money. Like, I get the value in them. Like, so we were at Dior, I can't remember when, but recently, and I got to see one in person, and the quality is amazing. I really did like the bag. I just don't think that $3,000 for a fabric tote, unless I'm missing something here, guys. I mean, prove me wrong. Whenever we're at the airport, you always see people running around with them, with their luggage. You see them on the streets here in Chicago. Like, a lot of people have this bag. So maybe there's something that I'm missing here, and I just need someone to comment down below. Like, you probably have a book tote. Awesome, good for you. Tell me why you love it, because I do not get it. For over $3,000, you can buy a lot of really nice handbags, pre-owned especially new bags. I don't see the value in a $3,000 fabric bag. I said what I said. You can go to Coach for $300 if you want a fabric bag. Mic drop, I guess. I don't know. Is this tea too hot? Am I offending everyone? I don't know. I hope not. Anyway, I don't like it. Not on board. Again, another $3,000 that I don't have to worry about spending, which is probably a good thing. Not gonna lie. So we're coming up to Louis Vuitton, and LV for some reason pumps out a myriad of handbags, but we all seem to be stuck talking about like the same 10. A lot of it I don't like. Like, when you get scrolling through like the LV website, there's some ugly stuff hidden on there. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, not all LV is gold. It might be brass plated, but it ain't gold. I'll tell you what. Now, one bag that even at its peak in like what, 2018, like, this bag's been out for a minute, I couldn't get on board with. And now that we're this far into it in 2022, I am super over it. Again, if you have this bag, I know how popular it is. Just laugh at what I'm saying. I don't necessarily mean it, I guess. Maybe just a little bit. The Multi Pochette accessoire. Why? It is literally just a jumble of LV accessories on a strap. I said what I said. Again, don't hate me for it. I can't get on board. I don't care if it's the khaki strap, the pink strap, what color the strap is, whether you did the empreinte leather, the monogram. I hate this bag. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't know. Why, you ask? I don't know. It just to me feels like, you know, you had the bag from Prada, that re-edition that everyone loved. And I just think LV is like, oh, well, we can do that. And we don't have to design anything. Just clip a couple extra pouches together and boom, you have a comparison to it, right? I get it. It's probably super convenient. Yes, for only $2,500, you technically get what? 2 pouches, a coin purse, and 2 straps. Kind of a good deal if you don't want to carry it all together, I guess. I don't know. And is it really convenient? Well, I guess it'd be kind of like those like 2-part bags, like basically 2 compartments. But is it like super convenient to have 2 pouches like snapped together? Like, for those of you that own it, again, am I missing something? Like, did I not get the memo? Did I not read that article on the Purse blog? Like, why was this such a popular bag? I get it, utilitarian, maybe the extra straps because everyone's strap obsessed, maybe. I just don't like it. Don't hate me. Again, more money that I don't have to worry about spending, which is probably, like I said, a good thing. I spend a lot, too much. When I was trying to come up with this list, I was like, what is a bag that I loved at one point? And then immediately started hating. And this bag was actually a roller coaster journey for me, and that is the Chanel 22. Let me dive into this because there's a method to the madness behind my dislike for this bag, I guess. So when it first came out, I forget who the girl was, but when the model, it was Andie MacDowell's daughter. Whoa. Andie MacDowell's daughter was carrying this bag around in the desert and sleeping in it and on a horse. And I didn't like it. You guys, when they first introduced the bag, all I could think of is like back to like high school, middle school days with those like boys with like those drawstring Under Armour and Nike backpacks. Like, do you remember those? Like, they were everywhere. They still kind of are when you go to the gym. That's all I could think of. That is what this bag reminded me of, especially the backpack version, I think. So I just couldn't get on board. And then Romina bought one, and then Jacob bought one. And after seeing Jacob with it, I was like, okay, maybe that's a bag that I can kind of get on board with. And it started growing on me and growing and growing and growing. And then poof, 22 gate occurred, and we found out that it's like peeling. Is it real leather? Is it, quality? Like, what's going on here? Like, everyone that had one, their bag is falling apart. I did get to see one at the Gucci boutique about a month and a half ago, and I really did like it in person. Like, I was almost to the point where I was like, we're on that Chanel journey. If you haven't watched it yet, Chanel journey, link down below. Unless you've clicked off because you're totally mad about my opinions at this point, which, I wouldn't blame you. I might be a little offended too, maybe, but please don't be offended. This is coming from a place of love. I don't know. After all the drama, and then it just, this occurrence kind of turned me off of Chanel in general, especially once I think Quirky started doing the video where like the tension on her mini flap bag thing, whatever, I'm still not good with Chanel terms, was too tight and it was like starting to like pull at itself. Just buying a Chanel bag is not on my radar unless it's like super vintage. 100% here for that. But new Chanel, probably not going to happen for me. I don't think. Stay tuned for my Chanel Hermès journey, I guess. Like I said, hated the bag, loved it, and then they started falling apart, and then I'm like super over it. Yeah, no Chanel 22 in my future. Unfortunately, fortunately, I don't know, you be the judge. Let me know, do you guys have this bag yet actually? Tell me in the comments, like, is yours falling apart? Like, do you have any of the cracks, the creasing, the peeling? The idea to me behind the chain drawstrap situation is kind of cool, but I don't know, maybe they should have done like a leather O-ring at the ends of the leather tube, kind of like make it more reinforced, I guess. I don't know. And I'm looking at the white version right now and it's stunning, but $5,300 for a bag that may or may not be full lambskin, I'll pass. Thank you though. Thank you so much. Again, guys, please do not be offended. This was meant for lighthearted fun. It's 11 p.m. on Sunday night. I have to work in the morning, so I just need to get something filmed. That was part of it. Now, like I said, I love most of the bags I talked about. Still don't understand the Book Tote or the Pochette Accessoire Frankenstein bag-a-majig from Louis Vuitton. I don't understand it. But like the quilted Balmain, I kind of appreciate it. I like quirky, slightly unattractive things. The La Medusa, if it was, better material, 100% I would be there for it. The Chanel 22, if it didn't peel and crack, I definitely would be there for it. But this is just my opinion. This is all just, to be silly, more or less. Like, if you own these bags, if these are like your holy grail bags, if you've bought these, saving up for them, awesome. I support you. I celebrate you. That is so cool because I know what it's like to work for a bag. We're going to be diving into my Hermès journey soon. No, I'm not doing the 1-to-1 ratio. We're getting there. We're going to talk about it in an upcoming video. Also, keep in mind, September 4th is the date for the vlog sale. Mark your calendars. It's going to be a big deal. I'm going to have several reminders. Do not miss it. There's going to be a lot in that sale. Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, you name it. I've probably forgotten, but you name it, it'll probably be in the sale. So keep your calendars marked. Thank you guys for joining me today. Like I said, don't be offended. Please don't cancel me. Don't be offended, please. Anyway, until Sunday, you guys, have a great week, and I will see you all then. Bye-bye.